Italy's Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni is drawing a clear line. She says she is not anti-American, but she is also not willing to kneel. Her remarks come after a public war of words with Donald Trump over a photo at the G7 that has now grown into a diplomatic dispute. Giorgia Meloni says the West is stronger when it stands together, but unity does not mean silence.
I am not anti-American today. I was not kneeling yesterday. I am a person who believes that the West is stronger united, who believes that Italy is stronger in a united West, and has worked and continues to work for this. After that, however, solid relationships are also based on frankness, and I am a frank person.
According to Meloni, strong partnerships are built on honesty and that friends should be able to disagree without questioning the alliance itself. The Italian Prime Minister said her government has never taken an anti-American position, but she also made it clear that Italy's relationship with Washington is based on partnership, not submission. Her remarks come days after a public clash with Donald Trump. The row began after the G7 summit. Trump claimed on social media that Meloni had repeatedly asked him for a photograph. He even suggested she had quote-unquote begged for one. The post quickly grabbed headlines and triggered a diplomatic storm. Meloni firmly rejected the claim. She called Trump's version of events completely made up. That message was directed not just at Trump, but also at critics questioning her foreign policy.
Donald Trump's declarations are completely fabricated. I am frankly stunned. I don't know why the President of the United States behaves this way toward his own allies. After all, this isn't the first time this has happened. I can only say that it's a shame he doesn't show the same resolve toward the enemies of the West, toward the enemies of the United States. But there's one thing he must remember. Italy and I do not beg.
Now, the exchange between the two countries did not end with words. Italy's Foreign Minister and Deputy Prime Minister Antonio Tajani cancelled his planned visit to Miami.
As you know, unfortunately, the President of the United States has made some very serious and offensive remarks directed at the Italian Prime Minister, which led me to decide to cancel my visit to the United States scheduled for next Monday and Tuesday, because we cannot think that anyone offends Italy the way the President of the United States has done it.
It was the clearest sign yet that the political tension had begun spilling into diplomacy. What started as a disagreement was now affecting official engagements. But the disagreement runs much deeper than a photograph. At the center of the friction was Iran. During the war, Rome had refused to fully back Washington's military actions against Tehran, and that frustrated Trump. Since then, he has repeatedly criticized Italy and other NATO allies for not standing firmly behind the United States. However, Meloni maintains that supporting allies does not mean endorsing every military action. She says Italy stands firmly with the West, but it will always make its own decisions. The spat now leaves both leaders on a tough spot. Trump wants stronger backing from allies. Meloni wants respect for Italy's independence. Both insist they value the alliance, but neither appears willing to step back. So for now, there is no sign of a complete break. Italy and the United States remain close strategic allies, but whether their leaders can put this bitter spat behind them remains to be seen.
The world moves fast. Power shifts, unexpected developments, changing alliances. Every day brings a new headline. But headlines are only the beginning, because behind every story, there is context. There are consequences and there are questions worth asking. Find the answers, understand the story, take on the world. This is Himkor Saroya for Firstpost Vantage.